June 3rd, 2026. It is roughly about quarter to three here in Phoenix, Arizona. The temperature is about 103, almost headed to 105. So it's definitely really, really hot. I'm sitting on the patio in the shade. But even in the shade, it's like hot. I'm so hot. But I decided to come outside because they're still doing construction, like renovating the kitchen in the house, so it's really noisy. And I wanted to do a live. I was sitting in my room working. Then I kind of moved to the bed and I was chilling and had the TV playing on. I was like, I needed to get outside for a bit. So here I am doing a live. My hair's a mess. I haven't done my hair yet today. Um, Although I did dye it red just for funs. Remember recently, if you watch my lives, you'll notice I've had blue hair. So this is temporary because I wanted to see if I liked it. So I do like it. I think I might want to go get my hair cut here, and then I want to make it more permanent. I think because if I cut this, if I get my hair cut now, it'll cut off most of this. So I need to wait. But yeah, so did trivia last night. It was a lot of fun. We had Disney themed trivia last night. You know, I'm a trivia brand ambassador right for now here in Phoenix. So yeah, and I wore like Disney ears, my Mickey ears that I have. Um, I have several of them. And then I have some ones that are like horror themed. I didn't bring those. I just brought my Disney ones. But a couple of the bartenders, or I'm sorry, the couple of the waitresses at the restaurant wanted to wear some. So my niece also went, and she brought hers. So I had on my Pride ones, and then the waitresses wore a couple. So it was pretty chill. It was a lot of fun, and they just kept saying like, "You're like the best trivia host we've ever had. Like, you're so much fun. We're so glad you come every week." They're actually really sweet. Everybody that works at that restaurant, I go to the cheeseburger. It's called Cold Beers and Cheeseburgers in Paradise Valley. Everybody there is amazing. I love working there. I love. I mean, I don't work at the restaurant. I just host the trivia there, but I like working at that location. I wasn't sure how I felt about it at first because I had gone to a couple of other places that I really liked, but after my first day there, I loved it. Like everybody was so great, everybody's so nice, and they're just talking about how much fun they love having me there. So doing trivia at that location was a lot of fun. What's up, Braden? Welcome to my live. What's up, Pedro Hernandez? Welcome to my live. Where are you guys listening from? Where are you watching from? I'm in Phoenix, Arizona right now. It's a quarter to three here, and it's over 100 degrees. It's, like, hot, and there's no breeze. It's just, like, dead still air. So ooh, so cool, thank you. Yeah, so I was just talking about how I moved here from Los Angeles a few months ago, because the film industry was slow, and I still work in film, but recently I started doing, hosting trivia for this company out here, so I'm a trivia brand ambassador, so I had to create, um like, a whole social media platform for doing trivia. So if you guys ever want to follow it, just see what I'm up to. It's Michael C underscore AZ Game Nights. AZ stands for Arizona. So Michael C. So Michael and then C is my last for my last name. So Michael C underscore AZ Game Nights. That's on Instagram. Janet Jimerson says hi, welcome. Tay's like I wish I was there so I could swim. We don't have a pool here, but my neighbor does. And also we have a friend down the street. We have a friend down the street that has a pool, so I might have to I might just have to go and take a swim because it is miserable. Oh, Tanner just jumped up. Hi, my dad just died. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. And I just am not feeling good today. I love your videos and I'm not feeling well, so I went on one of your videos and just made me laugh. Thank you for everything that you do. Oh, one of my videos made you laugh? You have to tell me which one. I'm intrigued. Was it one of my lives or was it one of my vlogs? And I'm really sorry to hear about your dad. I lost my mom 3 years ago. She died January 8th, 2023. And last week, my uncle died, my cousin. I was really close to my uncle and my cousin, and my uncle just died. In fact, I was just talking to my cousin today about it. He was cremated, so like it's final. So that's kind of sad. Um, and then we also found out that a friend of ours that we grew up with, their mother passed away yesterday. So it's been like a really tough week of death. So I'm really, really sorry to hear about your father. I know it's hard. Was he younger or older? Because if sometimes like it doesn't make it easier. Death is still death, but like my mother was sick for a while, right? So like it wasn't like her death was like a surprise. She just didn't show signs of like going at the time that she did. Do you know what I'm saying? Like she was for her condition fairly healthy. But she was also in her like 70s. So like she was in her mid 70s. So she had a good life. She just was sick for so long. So that was kind of just but I'm glad my lives made you laugh. Makes me happy because sometimes these lives I just like blah, blah, I just kind of talk. I feel like I just yammer on. So if you found one that you liked, which live made you laugh? I have to know. Was it the ones I did with just by myself, or was it ones where I was with my family or my friends? He was 60. Oh my god, that's actually really young. I'm 51. And so like that's only 9 years. I can't imagine. I'm really sorry. I hope you're okay. Um, my condolences. I know there's nothing I can say or do uh that'll make you feel better, but I will tell you this. Um, there is when my mom passed away, this is gonna sound weird. This would help me, and I don't know if this will help you, but um, this would help me. Is that I kept telling myself, everybody goes through this. It's just my turn, right? Because uh, we all lose a parent. We all lose both parents, and it was just like, my mom lived a long, good life. She was in her mid 70s, and I just kept telling myself, we all have to go through this. I'm not the first person to go through this. Everybody's gone through it and survived. I know I have to go through it. I'll survive. And somehow that's just what worked for me. Do you know what I'm saying? And one of my really good friends lost her mom last year, and I told her that. I was like, "Look, it's just your turn." And she's like, "You know what?" And that strangely helped. It doesn't make the loss or the pain any less. It just helped me understand that like it was a mental thing. Like I just had to comprehend that because I was really upset. Like, I was very close to my mother, and I was distraught, and it actually led to a really bad year, 2023, because my mom died so early in the year, but then it led to, like, this series of events that were just, like, horrible. Like, my nephew got arrested for DUI and had to go all this court case because my nephew and my father moved away, so I was stuck, like, because I was the only one here, so I just did so much, and it just, like, beat me down, you know what I'm saying? And then I worked in film at the time, full time, and so, like, we were going through, like, the writer strike and the actor strike, and so, like, it was just, like it just didn't let up. So somehow thinking about that, for me, is what made it better. So, um, the only thing I can say is it's not gonna be easy, but it will get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, after 3 years now, it's like, I think about her all the time, and there's things that remind me of her, and I'll see pictures of her, but, like, I'm better, and I know that you will be too, and I had to tell that to my cousin too. Oh, I saw that with my friends. Well, hopefully you'll see a live of just me, and it'll just be because I'm silly, but I do talk to the people that log on. I like talking to the people that log on. So where's everybody watching the lives from? I'm always intrigued at where my audience is because I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. I just moved out here from Los Angeles, which I do mention a lot. I got this bomb mug on my last Carnival cruise I went for my birthday. Because I'm sitting outside and it's over 100 degrees, I have to keep drinking water or I'll die. Oh, Florida. Oh, so you're on the East Coast. Oh God, it's June and there's a hurricane forming, so it's got to be hot and humid today, right? In Florida. I just saw online that there was a hurricane forming, so I always know that around this time it gets hot and humid. Ooh, stay hydrated. I have friends in Florida. I had never really been to Florida. I was trying to avoid Florida. Then a couple years ago, I had to go to Florida um to film a movie. And it was in, like, March, so the weather was, like, actually pretty good, like, March, maybe it was early April, might have been April, it might have been April, early May, actually, I think that's anyways, it's somewhere between April and May, and, the weather was amazing, it was in Saratoga, Saratoga? Wherever the Siesta Keys. I think it's Sarasota. Anyways, where Barnum and Bailey is, and I thought it was pretty. It was really nice down there. And it turned out that like I had family there. I didn't know. I had actually ironically had a friend there and a family member there that I found out after I got there because I was posting about it on Facebook. And it turned out that that friend and my family member both knew each other. And I knew the friend from work here in California, and my family member I had never met actually. So it was just so random. It was the most random trip I'd ever had. Oh, it's raining. Well, it's gotta be hot though, right? Well, okay. That's where I was born, and that's why I'm going back soon. But right now I'm in Texas. Oh, you want to go back to Florida? I don't know. I'm not really a fan of Texas or Florida, but I think that's just because um, I'm not big on politics. But you got to go, where your life is and what's better for you. Um, I never thought I would live to. I never thought I'd live in Phoenix, although I did love it. I did. I have friends here that I visited often, and I was like, I could see myself living here. I do love Phoenix. It's really pretty and very chill. And when I needed a break from Los Angeles, I was like, I gotta go somewhere. So I came out here. It's been tough because like it's been having I have money saved and I do go back to LA for film work, but it's just like that's a long drive and it does make me exhausted. And so like I've been having trouble finding work here. Now I do the trivia thing, like I'm a trivia host, but then I've been applying to jobs. And I did have a couple of interviews with Starbucks, but that did not work out. So fingers crossed, because I just started hearing from Apple, and I actually love Apple. I have a lot of Apple products. I know it very well. I know the company very well. So I'm hoping that this will give me some part-time seasonal work so I can make some money while I'm writing. And oh, in Texas, you guys had a tornado warning? Yikes. Be careful. That's scary. I also know it's scary because the Trump administration, I know, dismantled a lot of things when it comes to NOAA. So I know a lot of areas are not getting notified about tornadoes right now. So please, please, please be careful. Stay safe. Um, you just want to make sure that you're safe. It's Dom 3. That's okay. So it's medium sized, right? Because it can go to category 5. Although my understanding is that like category 4s are like category 5s used to be because they're so much bigger now. So just be careful. Stay safe. Okay. Um, just there's a lot going on right now because I know you're dealing with the death of your father, and now you have this right. You're the same person, yeah, and you have this tornado. So just be careful. Oh, the Tornado Interceptor Dominator 3 driven by Reed Tim. Oh, I don't know what that is. I've never lived through a hurricane. I'm sorry, not through a hurricane. I apologize. I've never lived through a tornado because I've always lived in California, so I've always dealt with earthquakes. And then here in Phoenix, we just have extreme heat. So I really don't know much about tornadoes. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is, but either way, just be safe. That's all we ask. Um, sorry, there's a big lizard going up the wall. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I don't have too much to talk about today, just that, I need to finish working on my novel because work is very slow right now, and I kinda just feel like nothing is happening, so I get kind of, like, depressed and in my head, so then I wanna write and I don't. But then also because where I live right now, they're doing a lot of renovations on the kitchen, and today and tomorrow, they're doing repaving the street. So I'm kinda just like, there's a lot of noise, so I'm kind of not writing, but also but I need to write because not only do I want to finish my novel, there are a few short stories I want to write for anthologies. I was asked to submit one for a friend's anthology. Then there's a couple other, so I gotta get crack a lacking on my writing, you guys. I might just have to go to the library or, suck it up and go to like one of my favorite restaurants. Sometimes, strangely enough, at a restaurant I can actually write because I put my headphones on and I get focused because I'm eating. It's strange. So maybe I may have to do that. Sometimes I should just get out of where I'm living and do that. I don't know. I might do that tomorrow. I do need to write, so. But, I just wanted to do my live real quick because I hadn't talked I didn't do one yesterday, I'm sorry about that. Yesterday was sort of a long, hot day, and, I like to do them sort of later in the day so I can get a bigger audience, but I had to go to work, um, so I didn't do it. It was late when I got home, so doing one now sort of later in the day. I don't work tonight, sadly, I really wanted to. I don't work tomorrow, I don't work again until Friday, but I need more days. So hopefully I'll get more days, knock on wood, I want more days. But yeah, so I thought I'd do my live now. Oh, I lied. There is wind. The wind picked up. Well, that's good. So it's hot weather, but there is wind. Looks like I can see like the palm trees right here. The palm trees right here are blowing. Watch, I'll show you. Look, there's like, because at first I was like, oh, it's just dead still air, but there is actually wind blowing, so you can see the palm trees. So, so that makes like the hot air a little more. I mean, hot is hot, but it makes it more bearable because it's not like this like dead stagnant air. Like when it blows, at least it feel there's like I don't know, there's something if that makes any sense. But yeah, you guys, it's like 104 according to my watch. You may not be able to see it, but it says 104. Oh, look at my Pride band. I'm wearing my Pride band because it's Pride month. But yeah, 104 right now. Remember when I looked a few minutes ago, it was 103. Ugh, it's just gonna get hotter. Ooh, ooh. And that's okay. I've just been chilling in my room watching TV with the air on, sitting in front of my fans. I have like a ceiling fan, and then I have like a upright fan. I both, and they're just like at high speed. I'm just like, just give me all the air. And I just like drown myself in water. And then I'm up half the night peeing because I go to bed and then my body cools down. Then I'm up half the night peeing. It's like a never ending story, you know? It's funny. But I appreciate you guys always jumping on and being supportive. Um, yeah, so maybe I'll just go write. I do need to write. If I don't write today, I'll definitely do it tomorrow. Um, and then yeah, I guess there's really not much going on right now. It was interesting because everybody was like, "Oh, this is supposed to be your year," and it's already like halfway through, and literally nothing has happened. It's like I feel like I'm because I can't find work. The film industry is slow. My writing's not going anywhere. I reach out to everybody. It's weird. Like this does not feel like this is gonna be my year. So I don't know, you guys. Hopefully the second half is better than the first, but I'm telling you now, the first half of this year has not been great. Um, in fact, like 2023 was like the worst year. And then every year after that was like tough, but not the worst year. Like 2023 was like I'll never forget it. It was so bad. Um, so I'm basically at, like rock bottom. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to lose everything. So everybody's like, I can only go up from here. But like I will tell you right now, there are no signs right now that my life is gonna go in any other direction. It just feels like it's gonna stay. Well, let's hope it doesn't get worse, right? But right now it doesn't feel like it's moving up. And that's actually very frustrating because I started a whole new life and got away from situations that I felt like were being negative, put me in bad headspace. But I just thought that I actually don't know what I thought. I thought moving away would help. And maybe it is, and I just can't see it yet, but it has been not easy. I'll give you that. So I don't know. Maybe you guys are in the same place. I've never lived in another state before. I've always lived in the same state. So I don't I probably came with expectations I shouldn't have, but I didn't know what to expect. And I was in a really dark place in California, so I came out here because I have a better support system and I have great people out here, but I can't get healthcare out here to save my life, and I don't really have work right now, so I can't afford it anyways. Um, and every time I call people about it, I'm like, it's so much cheaper to be dead. Like they just don't care. Our government in this country does not seem to care about anything other than how they can make money. It's like crazy. It's like they want us to work forever, but then they don't want us to have healthcare so we can stay in. I do not understand capitalism, you guys. I'm learning that. I don't understand capitalism because it's like they need people to spend money, but they want to make things more expensive and not give us raises so people don't have money. But then they want us to learn, they want to raise retirement age, but they don't want us to have healthcare so we can stay healthy, so we can work. So I always feel like I I missed something. I always feel like there's a disconnect that I'm not getting. Hmm. I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, I must have went off topic because there's nobody online. So I apologize for that. Uh, all right. Well, since everybody's logged off, I guess I will too. Since it's 100 degrees out here and I'm literally just like sweating. I'm so hot right now. Um, and I need to get, let me see if I can get some running done. Thanks for letting me vent. Uh, good luck. Fingers crossed that I get Apple because I actually really want to work for the Apple store. I actually like Apple a lot. I seem to go there frequently. It'd be great if I could work for them, even if it's seasonal. Just gives me some time to like make money and then I can focus on my writing, which is really what I want to do. So, all right, you guys are rock stars. Thanks for always. I mean, I know people sometimes don't watch the live when it's live; they watch it later. So if you do that, let me know in the comments and say where you watched it from, uh, because I can tell you how much I appreciate you. And you guys are always awesome. And sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do vlogs if there's something worthy, but like sometimes I'm just chilling and there's not much going on. So I feel like the lives are better. You know what I'm saying? So also I get better I get a better response. You seem to like lives more than the vlogs. Although you guys go back and look at the vlogs because especially the ones from the cruise I just did in February, those are a lot of fun. So anyways, you guys, thank you for listening. I'm gonna go back and I'm trying to get in a better headspace. So but that's what I do the lives for and the vlogs to kind of update you on everything. Which sadly right now there is not much to update you on, except that I did not get the Starbucks job and I'm hoping to get the Apple gig at the Apple store. So fingers crossed for that. All right, everybody. Have a great Wednesday. Happy hump day. And let's push through the week for the weekend. And stay hydrated if you're like in places like I am at, because right now it's over 100 degrees. All right. Take care.